Hi, I'm Nick Ling, and this piece is called We Sing Anyway. 1. I've stopped using the Shrek mug at work. It's a truly awful mug. Using it felt like the hand version of lifting with your back. The jagged S-shaped handle would bite into my fingers as if to assert dominance. Why do I keep using this mug? I would ask myself as I pressed it to my lips, bringing Shrek's eyes to my chin, a position where I'd become aware that I could no longer see Shrek, but Shrek could still see me. Despite all of this, it was my favorite mug, simply because of how silly it was. I used it every day. I only stopped using it because I didn't feel it was appropriate so soon after your suicide. Silliness is not permissible. Not yet. 2. We cried so much at your vigil that we quickly ran out of tissues. I searched all 6 of my pockets, but was only met with old tissues that could absorb no more. A friend of ours reached into her bag and pulled out a new packet, but she was crying so heavily that she couldn't open it. Another friend went over to help her, but he was also crying heavily and couldn't open it. After about 45 seconds of crying and picking at sticky tape, they both gave up, looked at each other and started laughing, and their laughter made the rest of us laugh. We were laughing together at how weak we had become. 3. I saw your name written down a lot when we were kids, usually on homework or birthday cards, and once on a school desk in Year 7 when a vandal accused you of having a sexually transmitted infection. As an adult, I saw your name written down a lot less, mostly in texts, which I guess is a kind of writing, and maybe a few times when you reserved a table for trivia. I thought about this while looking at your name engraved on the brass plaque on the lid of your coffin. The serif font seems so formal. Under your name, I wanted to write ... gave me chlamydia, before realizing that the only person who would get the reference was lying in the box under the lid. 4. I had a dream I was at your funeral again, but this time your ghost was sitting next to me. It was more the Sixth Sense than Casper. We watched your funeral together, clapping at the end of speeches and smiling at anecdotes. You turned to me and asked where your Outcast record was, the one we listened to during study sessions. I pointed out that the record was on the table at the front of the room next to the large framed photo of you at graduation. You looked at the record, looked around at the people, looked at me, then gave a closed-mouth smile before closing your eyes for what I knew was forever. 5. The birthday candles will not feel his breath this year. We sing anyway.